Hey everybody, welcome back. This is a big one. 20 was a big one, but 21's big. 3 episodes a day. This would mean a week worth of wins. A week's worth. No lost. No lost. That is not going to be the lost. It's going to be Kane. That's alright. I don't mind being Kane. Hopefully, I was going to say hopefully the basement, but hey, it's Cellar. Cellar XL. There's some good, there's some bad there. I think I've come to the conclusion, 9WVV. Come to the conclusion that XL on the first floor is worse than it is good. I'll take him. Why do I say that? Well, what's the good thing? You save a bomb. What's the bad thing? You have to go a little bit further without taking damage to have a chance at the deal with the devil, or the best chance at a deal with the devil. Which is actually, it's more trouble than it maybe sounds like. Because it means that if you have one bad boss, it's kind of disproportionately bad for you. Like, just work your way out of here, you scumbags. Get pushed out by Brownie in Motion or some other physics-related bullshit that I probably should have paid more attention to when I was in high school. There we go. Like, if you fight the Haunt, it's possible that you could have fought him on the first floor, and then his importance is kind of mitigated. Whereas if you fight him on an XL floor, you know, it doesn't really matter whether you fight him first or second. He's gonna bung up your whole day. This is going to be a very slow first floor, especially because our first item room was not particularly strong. I mean, Bum Friend, I don't have a lot of respect for it. That's not an impolite thing to say. I just don't think it's a very good item. You know, it's an inanimate object. I don't have a lot of respect for, you know, Oreos either. I think they're okay, but they're not my favorite cookie. I've got a lot of respect for other kinds of cookies. It's not like I think they're made in some kind of, you know, weird synthetic, you know, laboratory or something like that. It's not like I think they're not real cookies. I just don't really like them, alright? Get off my back with the whole cookie judgment here. You're making me feel self-conscious. The same applies to Bum Friend. I don't really like it, so I say I don't respect it. Looks like a big floor. Trying to keep it a little cool for now. And we've had some fairly great runs lately, obviously. This, I've come to realize as well that, like, if your run turns out as expected, the period we're in right now, this could be good. Could be better. I know we could give that to Bum Friend, but I kind of prefer to have the money for myself for right now, if you don't mind. If your run goes as intended, this is one of the few situations where we should take a Spirit Heart if it showed up, but we didn't. We got Small Rock instead, which is awesome. If your run goes as intended, this is when it should be at its weakest. You know, before you go to your first item rooms, your first boss rooms, this is when it should be bad. And it should get better from this point. See, remember, Kane does not have exclusively good pills anymore, so we have to be a little bit cautious about that. We'll just hold on to this pill for now, and maybe have the opportunity to use it at a later date. Good, 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 good. There's a Tinted Rock in here. I would love a bomb. Love a bomb. You know what? That's for me. We'll just keep it cool for now, though. If we ever get, like, Piggy Bank or something along those lines, you know, Swallowed Penny, we can make a lot better use of this item. The Bum Friend, that is. We have so many Tinted Rocks available. Man, I hate this room. And they're coming in from all sides. Ah, we finally took damage. I actually, for a few moments there, I thought we were going to make it out all alive. Well, we were hopefully going to make it out alive, but I thought we were going to make it out without taking any damage on this floor. Which is foolish, because we're probably going to end up fighting the Haunt. I would say, you know, the first floor sets a lot of your tone. So not only should it get easier from this point, if you get a little lucky and play your cards where I get that deal with the devil early on, but it also sets your tone. Like, I'm not thinking about boss rush at all here. All I'm thinking is, you know, it'd be nice to go to boss rush, but it's not necessarily super likely. Because we could have the Haunts, who is not the be-all, end-all, but is annoying, I'm going to take this opportunity to do a little bit of exploration. I would rather go to our second item room before we fight the boss, if it's at all possible. I would rather use our key to go to the shop and buy a Spirit Heart before we fight our boss, if it's at all possible. I'm not really that interested in going to the Curse Room, but I would go to the Curse Room if we got some extra Red Hearts, if that's at all possible. You never know what kind of goodness we could get in there. Really don't want to have to take this pill, though. The poop! That's a bad item. Everyone's, you know, people sometimes come out of the woodwork to tell me how good the poop is. You're all crazy. The poop is not good. But I'm not sweating it yet. All we need is like 2 more cents, then we could probably buy a Spirit Heart in the shop. That would make me feel a lot more comfortable about, you know, what we're about to face. 1 more bomb could also give us access to a Tinted Rock. Actually, I would love to have Anarchist Cookbook here. There's something you're not going to hear me say all that often. Well, we got a bomb, which is kind of what we wanted as well. Per throw is changed. That's a reroll. Let's take our pill. Thank God. Thank God it's not bad. Secret room above us? No. Let's do a little bit of exploration. The reroll could be really good. We could, well, we can't reroll the poop anymore, unfortunately, but we could reroll one of the boss items, or we could reroll a deal with the devil if we get one. Where's our secret rooms at? There's one. Okay, and there's golden poop in there. Oh, it's beautiful. Don't even try me with that S, bum friend. We don't even have to spend a key to get in here. We'll just take our Perthrow rune. Or, sorry, take our Spirit Heart is what I meant to say there. And there's Tinted Rocks over here. Hopefully, were there 2 Tinted Rocks? I thought there were like 2 Tinted Rocks. Maybe we'll get a bomb back from this one. No, just 2 Spirit Hearts. Lovely. Okay, I feel a lot better now. Here's our second secret room. Maybe an Eternal Heart? No, just another Black Heart, but that's okay. We even have 2 keys for the next floor. A little bit scary, but has now turned out totally fine. Plus, you know, it might seem like we got bad items here, but Bumfriend can become pretty useful later, and we got Small Rock. So if nothing else, Small Rock plus whatever we get from the bosses. It's not the kind of coup that I would love, but it's acceptable. So there we go. The safety pin. Basically, mostly advantageous. We didn't even get the haunt, actually. Mostly advantageous from the perspective of us getting that Black Heart, which is now basically gone. But, you know, range and shot speed, they are something to sneeze at. You never hear the inverse of that phrase, like it's nothing to sneeze at. Because, you know, when you say that, people think you're normal. But if you're like, I'd sneeze at that, that's not that good. The people would think you're a fucking nut job. Doesn't make any sense. What do you mean you'd sneeze at it, you weirdo? The Halo is by far the best item we've gotten so far. It's incredibly good. And we'll open this first, okay? We'll take the ability to fly, and we'll use Perthrow on Necronomicon. Comes Brother Bobby, which is not good enough to take, but Halo, ability to fly, lots of good stuff going on now. This, I wouldn't necessarily go so far as to say it's being projected as a one run, but certainly on that last couple of series of rooms there, we made a lot of good things happen. Let's crack that open. We got a key and a bomb out of it. Crack this open. We got a Spirit Heart out of it already. I'm very happy with this room. I will admit that a lot of these runs, like, it starts out with me being like, oh, I don't know, this is kind of dire. We're going to have to work really hard on this one. And then the boss just comes up and is like, surprise, here's the Halo. You rang? Oh, I rang. Alright, so our HP is terrible. So the one way that we screw this run up completely now, we're at 6.5 minutes. Fuck the boss rush, probably. The one way that we screw this run up royally is if I take a bunch of damage that is just awful. And that's a good start towards that aim right there. If I take a bunch of, like, truly terrible damage, I could end up falling far enough behind the 8 ball that we lose. I wouldn't say it's particularly likely right now, but it could be. I have to check this room out, even though it costs a prohibitive amount of keys. I want to give it a shot because it could be good stuff. If it's a reroll, no thank you. That rerolls everything on the ground, according to Kate. Gave us a pill and a penny. The pill is puberty. At the very least, oh man, that's so terrible. At the very least, I demonstrated I knew what that does, which is it's a big start for me. You know, that's new. Not very pleased with the way I've handled this floor, but I also think we've had a little bit of bad luck. I do think that the Parasite is really good, especially with some of the cool synergies that you can get along with it. We got a double boss room. What did we do to earn that? That's weird. Double Duke of Flies. I should not have taken damage there. That's on me. Double Larry Jr., but they're relatively small Larry Jr.'s. Oh, I like this. Or relatively large Larry Jr.'s, which is actually good. When we hit the one Larry Jr., the bullets actually travel far enough to hit the other one, which is kind of a surprise. I took some incredibly dumb damage in the process. I'm not very proud of myself right now. I'm not very proud of the way that I handled this floor, but at the same time, we're about to get an item and maybe a deal with the devil anyway because of all the black and blue hearts we got on the last floor. We did get a deal with the devil. We also picked up some HP, and that is not Krampus. We have to go hard on this, I think. I think we take them both. Contract from Below is good. Dark Bum is even gooder. Extremely low on HP, but high on life, dog. Now, don't take as much dumb damage as you've taken. Like, you could be dead in 2 rooms. You could completely ruin the streak with my attitude here. But okay. Oh, it's so good, Dark Bum, I love you. No, that's for me. That's alright. We got some HP back. And this is why we're going to all the rooms now. Contract from below is too good to pass up. The opportunity to find good stuff, and you never know, maybe we'll get enough money to actually visit our shop or something like that. It's not outside of the realm of possibility at all. That is our secret room. Secret room contains a pill. The pill is health up. Look, let's just be honest. Somebody up there likes me right now, doesn't want me to lose this streak. I'm happy to oblige. That's my money. That's Guppy's tail. We're still a little bit vulnerable, but it's getting a lot better. And you know what? We're only 10 minutes here, halfway down to the mom fight. The boss rush room might actually be on here. No one's more surprised by that than I am. So one of these is a library, one of them's a shop. Am I crazy if I'd actually prefer to get the library? What do you got for me? Mom's toenail and... This is the library, good. I'm gonna take Book of Belial for the extra deals with the devil, but we're too early, or too late, sorry, for Book of Revelations. Book of Shadows is not going to do anything for us. Yeah, I think this is the right way to handle it. And then our pill became 48-hour energy. So we'll go back quickly. This is exceptionally good luck. I'm not going to tell you it's not. And we got Book of Revelations with the battery, and then we got Book of Revelations with the battery. We're going to come down here. It's amazing how differently that could have gone if we had gone to the shop instead, but I'm happy with it either way. This is incredible. Let's move along, shall we? We don't have the ability to open up our shop, but that hardly seems like a problem right now. Northern Lion Luck is in full effect, and we'll be moving on to the next floor, making good enough time to yabber incessantly in your ear about whether or not we're going to go to the boss rush and then not take any items on it because it kind of sucks. Inside of our boss trap room, we can't really get anything going here, but the Book of Belial, like, if you look at this run as the sum of its parts, we're Cain, so we have Luckfoot. And a higher rate of fire, I guess. We have Dark Bum. Great item. Still. We have, this gentleman I don't like as much anymore because he paid out with a speed downgrade. We have the ability to fly. We have Parasite. We have the Halo. We have Contract from Below. We have 1/3 of the Guppy items. Like, we're in a ridiculously good position right now for only being on the 4th floor. I don't know by what means we could possibly... like, honestly be like, oh, this run, you know, we're in a bit of a tough spot. What's tricky about this run, and the only thing that's tricky about this run right now is that our damage is not stellar. It's great, but it's not quite, you know, win the game by itself great. And, you know, I'd love to get there. With Book of Belial, we'll be getting deals with the devil like crazy. This is for you, Dark Bum. We'll be getting deals with the devil like crazy, and you can trade away all the HP that isn't really... pulling its weight for us for damage that hopefully will. Okay, let's get this part of the run underway quickly. This is where we begin what I hope is going to be our ascendancy. So I just had to move my glass of water out of the way. I thought I got a Steam trading card. It was actually just a Steam message telling me one of my friends is playing Borderlands 2. I'm really glad that the social media services on Steam exist, because now I can be like, hey, Borderlands 2, huh? Let's connect. That is an HP plus luck upgrade, which I like. And then we're going to fight Krampus, which had to happen at some point. Feel free to give me Lump of Coal. And if you give me Lump of Coal, I would say, you know what? Lump of Coal means I'll project a win. I still think we have a better than even chance of a win, but Krampus's head means I'll be cautiously optimistic. I'll be projecting a slight edge. Krampus's head means we're getting a slight edge. Get your edge on. It's bad for your prostate, though. Don't do it. That's what I keep spreading that information. It might not even be information. That might be misinformation. I don't know if edging's bad for your prostate. You know, do your own research there. I have no idea. I just go by what Nick tells me on the stream. Why is he talking about edging all stream? I don't know. That's a very good question in and of itself, isn't it? Sounds like something you should take up with him personally. Not personally, like person to person, but maybe you'd be like, hey, what's up with all the edging talk, dog? Neither of those are Guppy items, but I love that we can get double red chests. It's like, you know... Execution needs some work, but I appreciate the thought. Secret room is right there. That's a good amount of money. I'm still keeping the money for now. You can F off, bum friend. So this is Catacombs 2, which means after this, we'll have... well, we have 7.5 minutes right now, which is 3:45 per floor if we wanted to do boss rush. I would really rather not fight on boss rush. Like, as strong as we are, I think we have a great run, but I don't think it's a great run for killing the boss rush room. I think it's a great run for beating the game, but the boss rush room could, you know, tear us a new butthole. The real strength of, like, if you have a run that's good at beating boss rush, what that means is you do a lot of damage quickly. That's my philosophy on it, at least. Could you just, like, give us a key? It's not that hard. You give millions of keys out every single day. That's probably true. And with the amount of luck we have, you'd expect them to drop a little bit more frequently. Hey, there we go. Okay, so now we're going to go to our item room quickly. Don't do that. Are we going to go to our shop? Yes. Which one of these dingleberries is actually our shop? We're going to have like 3 minutes per floor if we want to do boss rush. It's probably doable. Broken stopwatch. Good enough. Sometimes it'll make the rooms go faster. Sometimes it'll make the rooms go slower. If the rooms go faster, yikes. If the rooms go slower, nice. That's my philosophy on this item. Well, it was broken, right? That wasn't, it had like a spring sticking out of it or something. I love Judas's Shadow in this rare circumstance where we're trying our best to preserve our streak. Most of the time, I think it's not really that useful. But in our current situation, I think it's acceptably useful. Because if we die, we'll come back and we'll do more damage. I've been using Judas's Shadow. I haven't been using it very much, but I've been getting Judas's Shadow a lot, just for safekeeping. We're also going to become Guppy. Is that, you know, 3 out of the last 4 times? Yes. Too bad. The streak must stay alive. Now Guppy's happening too often, which is much better. For me. I'm very glad that Guppy seems to be, you know, staying more often than it's welcome, maybe. And now, you know, being fair, I was going to call a win on Lump of Coal, so I'll call a win on Guppy now. This should be win 21. It should technically be a week worth of wins. And that's exciting, you know? I've done, like, 2 or 3 weeks worth of wins in vanilla, but that was in vanilla where I was only uploading an episode per day, so... I think if we're not over the best streak I've ever done, we are very quickly approaching the best streak I've ever done. It couldn't have been more than 23 or 24. It was definitely not 1 full month. And again, just to kind of mitigate expectations a little bit, there's still a small chance we throw here. Basically from the way that I've been handling the last few rooms. We just walk into rooms and say like, hey, we're Guppy, fuck you, and then we just get killed. Or take a little damage like we just did right there, and then, you know, over time, that adds up. We do have Dark Bum, though. 15 minutes. Look, I would love to visit our item room. I would love to visit our shop, but in order for that to happen, we're going to need to pick up some consumables, and if you want to, you know, be mad at me for not doing my due diligence, you better be equally mad at the game for not really... Never mind. It did a good job there. I appreciate it. All right. 15 cents. This is Depths 1. That was probably the worst damage I've taken in quite some time. I don't really want Soul Converter. I'll take Black Candle. Black Candle is not incredible, but it's pretty good and helps us avoid some of the curses that are annoying. Maggie's Bow. More HP, and I believe... I don't think it gives you more red heart drops. I think the red hearts that do drop heal you for a little bit more. Which is great, actually. But I wish more red hearts drop because it would make Dark Bum that much better. Not going to use Broken Remote. There are some situations where it's actually useful. This is not one of them. More keys. I love it. We're definitely going to be able to do boss rush if we want to. Loki, you are screwed, my friend. I feel bad for you. Each one of these flies, 2x my damage. Yeah, speed plus range, why not? And inside of here, Book of Sin. Look, it's almost tempting to take Book of Sin. This is cocky and stupid, and I'm going to do it because I love it. Passage Rune. So, sometimes that Passage Rune, we could use that to get out of the boss rush, man! Ah! Ha ha ha! Turns out, that Book of Sin pickup wasn't so bad. So we have 3.5 minutes. That's typically plenty of time with the amount of damage we're doing here in order to get to our boss rush room. While also visiting our item room. Shop might be a little out of the question because of our finances here, but oh, he's gonna explode when he dies. Clutch save. Yeah, we can use this to... Oh, it might give us a black market, but if it gives us a black market, that's fine by me as well, to be honest with you. Lucky us, we got back to the HP cap very easily there. Yeah, if you're not familiar with what the Awaz rune does, well, it says passage, you can probably figure it out for yourself. Basically, it works as a shovel. There's like a 1 in 10 trillion chance. This is for you, Dark Bomb. Thank you. There's like a 1 in 10 trillion chance it gives us a black market, but 95 times out of 100, it will end up... Ooh, not smart, but I had a golden key. 95 times out of 100, it'll end up just putting us in a situation where we can go down to the next floor, which gives us a very easy way to skip our boss rush room, which is awesome. Amnesia is not, though. I'm going to keep this up for now. Can go to our boss trap room if we want to. I was going to say if there's red chests, we will, but what do we want out of red chests? We're already guppy. And we already are at the HP cap. We could probably afford to drop the left hand right now and just not risk it in the late game. We'll do it after the mom fight if we do it at all. I would love to visit our item room. I'm a little bit nervous now that I can't see the whole map that I'll be able to, you know, be good at that. Pandora's box on the second floor is normally good. You know what? That's for you, regular bum. Oh, never mind. We could go to our shop. Why not? Thanks for the bomb. Thanks for the red heart. Thanks for the key. Thanks for the black heart, dark bum. These kind of rooms can add up pretty quickly, but since we can fly, I'm not sweating it too much. Item room is here, thank God. Inside of our item room, sad bombs. I almost never pass up on sad bombs. It's so much fun if you get a good synergy. And if you don't get a good synergy, well, you got 5 bombs, you know? Don't sweat it too much. I don't think there's anything worth buying here, to be honest with you, even if we could afford everything. Now, hopefully we're going the right way. We got a minute and a bit. There's our boss room. We're going to be fine, and we're going to be able to cheese the boss rush. Ah, this is lovely. I would like to do a little bit more damage. I hope there's like a Proptosis, Polyphemus type thing going on. Or anything that gives us a cool synergy. Cricket's body, for example, with the Parasite would be stupid good. We don't really want that. Alright. This is a slower version of Mom, which should be a lot easier for me and the flies to hit. What are you doing? No, we're just having a flies night, honey. We're doing our fantasy baseball draft. We want... let's go to the chest this time. I'm going to drop everything, but pick up the passage rune. So I'm going to drop the left hand to put it in no uncertain terms. Let's get permanent Polaroid invincibility by taking Demon Baby. It's not that good, but permanent Polaroid invincibility is pretty good. And then we'll take 2020. Pop this Awaz rune. Shouldn't be a black market. Alright, and we're going to be going down to... We're going up to the Cathedral. Got it. This is awesome. This is a really incredible run. Our now increased, you know, rate of fire, doubled rate of fire effectively, plus our sweet-ass Parasite effects, plus Dark Bomb, plus Contract from Below, Book of Belial, permanent Polaroid invincibility. We have all that we could ever ask for in this life. You know, I could say, oh, Mom's knife, oh, whatever. But this is, it's kind of more fun this way, don't you think? I think so. You know, the only thing I could ask for that would make it more fun, we could probably take that, is tier effects. Rubber cement. Oh, come on. If we get rubber cement, I would be so happy. Abel is not worth picking up. I'm sorry, Abel. If I have the choice whether or not to fight for you, if I have the choice whether or not to pick you up, I'll probably pick you up. If I have the choice whether or not to pick you up if I have to fight for you, you're probably sitting in that box for the rest of your life, my friend. I'm sorry about that. This could take a while to get this guy to pick up every single penny that drops, but hopefully it's worth it. Yeah, I think that was an okay choice. What do you got for me? You got a 48-hour energy pill. It's pretty good. I know there was a little bit of HP back there that Dark Bum could probably take advantage of, but at some point, you know, have mercy. We got a life to live here. Where the heck did Bob's Rotten Head come from? Did Bum Friend pay out with that? Where did you get that, Bob's Rotten Head, Bum Friend? The fly generation is just through the roof right now. Ah, Guppy's head. That's for you, Dark Bomb, if you would like to pick it up. Oh, thanks for the spider. Dark Bomb is still really good, and if you think Dark Bomb is not really good, you need to check yourself lest you find yourself wrecked, man, because that is just foolish. That is still a good item. I am not going to pick that up. The occasional spiders it drops, let me put it this way. If you're gonna die to the spiders, we don't really need that, but I guess I'll take it. Then you messed up at some point on your run to begin with. And it's not me trying to blame you for anything, it's just trying me to put, you know, onus where I think the onus belongs. They shown us because they own us, but seriously, you know, it's a great item, and I'm tired of seeing people poop on it. You had to have something there. A tower? That's it? There's a nickel over here, dog! Thank you for the key. I appreciate that. I've been spending a little bit more willy-nilly than I should. Big nilly-willy style. That didn't sound right coming out of my mouth for some reason. Look, it's weird. Let's do it. Conquest? He's not going to live long enough for me to even, like, shoot here. Well, shows what I know. Yeah, okay. I'll take it. I'm also going to drop Hookworm. People think that means I have no sense of fun. It's not true. Hookworm's just annoying, dog. Some of the other worms, like I would take a Dubstep Worm. I would take Whipworm. Those sad bombs are pretty sweet, gotta admit. Let's head down to the next floor. Why take Little Brimstone? It's extra damage. Why not, you know? We didn't lose very much HP in the process there. So I figured, why not? I try to live my life based on Hilary Duff songs. And her magnum opus is... What did I get hit by there? One of the skulls as it was breaking, I guess. Her magnum opus is definitely Why Not, in which she says, why not take a crazy chance? Why not do a crazy dance? I think of that all the time. It's really good words to live by. Why not do a crazy dance? It's bullshit, Kathy. There's no reason you shouldn't do a crazy dance if you want. No one here is gonna... They're all gonna be working at the Tasty Freeze, and they're gonna remember your dance. They're gonna say, Kathy knew how to cut loose. That's what they're gonna say. So you get up there, Kathy, and you do the crazy dance that Hilary Duff told you to do. Oh, Cricket's Head. I love you. 0.5 extra, and then times 1.5 damage. That might sound like witchcraft. Basically, it's just really good. We also have 11 lives, which is Guppy's Collar for the question mark. And then 9 lives plus Judas's Tongue. I know there's going to be people out there saying Northern Lion, please use your Book of Belial more often. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. To which I reply, you know, hi, Johnny, how's your sex life? That's not how that works. I got the quotes wrong. You're my favorite customer. It's been a while since I've seen The Room. I need to find more people to watch it with. Everybody that I know now is like, we want to watch good movies. And I'm like, oh, you don't even know, man. You're missing out. You want to watch Mona Lisa smile for the 8th time? No, Ryan, I don't want to watch Mona Lisa smile for the 8th time just to laugh at Kirsten Dunst. I'm not laughing. She's probably a perfectly nice lady. I don't think her performance in that movie is necessarily all that, you know, fantastic. I'm not trying to make any enemies out of Kirsten Dunst right now. Back in 2002, when every boy my age was trying to decide whether they found Kirsten Dunst from Spider-Man 1 or Natalie Portman from Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones more attractive, I was one of the few people that was in the Kirsten Dunst camp. You know? I'm trying to say, you know, Kirsten, if you're out there listening, don't take legal action. I was on your side, alright? Not the president of your fan club or anything weird like that, I'm just saying. Okay, we're going up to the Cathedral. That got weird in a big way very quickly. Up to the Cathedral. Up like a rocket, down like the rain, back and forth like a choo-choo train. That's what's running through my head while I brush my teeth. That, and also, why not do a crazy dance, you know? Sometimes there's a good reason. Like, Hilary Duff, somebody should write, like, a real rebuttal to that song. Or not write, but, you know, like, just say. I guess I'll just do it right now if nobody else is going to do it. Why not do a crazy dance? Well, Hilary, it's, like, I mean, it's the biggest business meeting of my life here. That's a good reason for me not to do a crazy dance. Right now, you know, not everybody's life can just be crazy dances all the time. That would be ridiculous, you know? Sometimes there's got to be a time for gravitas. Time for you to be serious. Sometimes you don't want to do a crazy dance. It should be, why not take a crazy chance? Why not watch a movie with Charles Dance, like perhaps Last Action Hero? So instead of 48-hour energy, I'm going to roll with this Perthrow Room, because 48-hour energy plus Book of Belial doesn't really matter that much when we're already doing more damage than I've like ever done in my whole life. I didn't really mean to pick that up. I know Dark Bum could get that. It's okay. Don't worry about it, Dark Bum. I'll have you working overtime like BTO on the next floor, buddy. Why not take a crazy chance? Why not do a crazy dance? Well, Hilary Duff, I didn't really think that the situation was appropriate. My friend just told me that, you know, his grandmother died. I didn't want to do a crazy dance. You know, like Natalie Portman in Garden State. To be like, why'd you do a crazy dance then? I was just opening up my heart to you. I don't really want Swallowed Penny, but I would love, like, yeah, an extra key. That's good. I mean, Bomb's alright, too. Why not do a crazy dance? Maybe because I don't want to do a crazy dance, Hilary Duff. And before you go commenting, I know the point of the song is not Hilary Duff saying, spend your whole life doing crazy dances. I'm exaggerating a little bit for comedic effects, all right? It's a joke. I'm going to be telling a few of them here today. There's no prize for the first person to explain why a joke is unreasonable. I'm going to blow your fucking mind right now. You know how, like, every stand-up comedian... Because I'm going to open up the secrets to comedy, because I've been studying it for ages, of course. I'm being sarcastic. That's another example of what not to do. But anyway, you know, every stand-up comedian goes, so I was at the blah blah the other day. No, you fucking weren't. It was just bullshit. You were not at the blah blah the other day. You were sitting on the shitter, and you said, man, you know what would be funny if I was at a grocery store and I got into a cart battle for like the last turkey in the grocery store on Thanksgiving's Eve. You know, that's what happened. You were taking a poop and you said, oh, I bet that'll resonate. You were not actually at the groceries. Most of those stories that stand-up comedians tell are bullshit. Not all of them, but a lot of them. So don't go telling me my jokes are whack and based in unreality. We're heading down to the next floor. This should be an easy 21st win. I'm amazed. I don't know how long this can continue. Well, until we ran into Lost, I guess. I did drop the left hand on this run. Gotta give me some props there. Okay, yes, we're gonna go crazy on this to answer your question. But to do it, we have to take, I would like to, I should say, take Perthrow out of this room. Or sorry, take Undefined out of this room. So I hope we find another chest. Or another pedestal, I should say. That is not a pedestal. If you don't know what Undefined does, it gives you a chance to teleport into a secret room. Sometimes it takes you to the I Am Error room. What I would like to do is have the opportunity to use Perthrow to reroll the items that are back there on the chest, and then Undefined can take us to the chest again. It gives you the same layout. Double death card. All the way across the sky. Not really that useful when you're this late in the game, but hey. Actually, you know what? Like, Undefined is not that amazing for us because we don't have any extra keys right now. I mean, we stand... Oh, it's a fast room. We stand a pretty good chance to get extra keys. There's also, like, a pretty good chance not to. Maybe we don't even want an I Am Error room. Maybe we just want to use Perthrow to reroll everything. You know, I'm all for getting these crazy runs going, but at the same time, maybe we just, like, let's come to our senses here and try to actually get, like, the streak to work out. Who knows? Sometimes sensible living is the most dangerous thing you can do of all, right? All right, let's reroll all these. Common Cold. Common Cold is pretty good. Prayer card. I'm not even going to pick it up as a sign of solidarity. Common Cold is really the only big one there. We're not going to get any more rerolls, so we might as well just enjoy it, finish the run. We're doing a lot of damage because these Mega Fatties are falling super quickly. Yeah, this is going to be a win. It's almost unfathomable that we could lose this one at this point. I would love some more keys, though. There's 3 items in there. We got Yum Hard for killing them. Oh, we should probably move. We got Yum Hard for killing them, and then 2 golden chests on the ground. If we had Skeleton Key, this would be nuts. This is actually better. Fire Mind is going to be a stupid good synergy. Experimental Treatment can lick my nutsack. Normally, I don't like to be that brash, but man, I hate that item. So yeah, this synergy is just going to be... It's going to be dangerous because we're going to get a lot of explosions in our own face, which is my favorite post-rock band, but it's also pretty good. And so are they. Robo Baby 2.0, I don't really like, and this version of the Attack Fly, I don't love, but it's not going to matter. They're still decent, and we're in a great position. Oh, War, you poor bastard. Just no chance. Tore him apart like a freaking, you know, the last piece of white meat in the KFC family bucket. I know there's some people out there prefer the legs. I'm more of a breast man. I know it's very easy to make a joke from that, but man, fried chicken breast, delicious. There's no reason not to take poison bombs except the vague hope that maybe I'll be able to get a reroll at some point, but let's be honest, that's not going to happen because we're just about to win right here. And what a win it was. Very interesting, cool assortment of items we've got at the end here. With permanent Polaroid invincibility, no lump of coal. We're just gonna get it up in the ass, basically. And there we go. That's our 21st win. That's my last run for today, so I can sleep soundly tonight. That's very exciting. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Wink, wink.